What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. I'm Greg from Masterson's Car Care, and today we are here back with our project BMW. Now, we've detailed the whole outside of this vehicle, but we've never done the engine. So today I'm going to show you how to do a full foam cannon engine wash. Now, our BMW engine is filthy. Check out the footage right here. There's all this dirt and dust and metallic grime on all of the cracks and crevices of the engine. Now, if you have any ultimate driving machine or any vehicle, your car or your engine has so many moving parts, bearings, belts, that you're gonna get a lot of debris, carbon, and also metallic material on the inside of this engine. As you can see over here on this car, there's so much metallic particles on the engine. So today I'm going to show you how to get deep inside this engine and clean out all the metallic particles. Plus, we're going to get a chance to fix this problem that we had right here. We actually had a rat come into our engine bay one night when it was super cold in the desert, and it ripped apart that engine liner. So we actually ordered a brand new one from BMW. So this gives us a great opportunity to take this off, and we're also going to clean up here on the hood as well. So we're going to give this a full deep engine cleaning. Now, it's the end of the day. We're running out of light, so we're going to try to do this as fast as we can and show you guys some real world cleaning right here on the channel. Remember, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Check out all of our amazing detailing videos right here on this channel. We got some amazing videos coming up. We actually got a brand new project car, an SL55 AMG Mercedes-Benz that we rescued from the desert. More videos to that to come on this channel, but let's get going to this other German machine and let's take off this under panel. So what we need to remove this under panel engine installation is we need a few tools. All we need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and then I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver to do some prying. So let's get this out. I've already started working on one right here. What you want to do is you want to take your Phillips head screwdriver and you really just want to spin all these little screws out of this little clip right here. Now, you want to be really careful because you don't want to lose any of these clips because they're BMW clips and they're crazy expensive. So I'm going to try to do my best to keep it all together. There we go. I'm pretty fast at this. This is really easy to do. This is like a DIY job. So if you have basic tools like this, we pick these up at the local store, really cheap, this screwdriver set. So you can pick these up super cheap and get these going for your car. I actually don't care about messing up this headliner, or not this headliner, but this engine insulation lining here. I really care more about these clips, so there we go. I just need to be careful not to lose the clips. Don't want to lose the clips, okay? So let's get back here. If these are spinning when you are taking these off, just try to go ahead and hold the backing a little bit better when you pull it off. Whoa, almost lost those clips. I got one of these little nice little trays here, but the thing is that this car is all steel, or not steel, it's aluminum. There's no steel on this car, so this thing never has anything to stick to. That's the one thing about this car. The whole front of it's aluminum, even this hood. So we got that. Let's pop this other one out. Well, we'll get that one out at the end. Okay, so let's unspin these things right here. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do this make this a full tutorial video right here today because we like doing these full DIY videos. There we go. I'm actually going to pull all of these out on one side. There we go. I think that's all of them except the one we missed. So let's pull them out. I'm really worried about losing these clips. We were actually working on a Mercedes, and I lost one small bolt out of all the bolts we had. It ruined our day. But there we go, and that's off. Look at the damage that this rat caused, man. That's, see, this is what the whole reason we're gonna do this is because a rat got in here. It was super cold in the desert, and it ate away our engine liner. So that's pretty much trash. So we're gonna throw away. And I don't wanna forget my last clips right here. There we go. And as you can see, look how dirty this under hood is. Like underneath this panel, there's all this metallic dust. Look how dirty my hands are getting, even from touching stuff around here. This is things that you would miss. And you know, I would actually wax this, but this under hood has no clear coat on it. It's like just a true base coat. And so the wax doesn't really work on that. Sometimes it clumps up and it gets kind of dry, and it can sit in the pores weird of the paint. So we're probably just gonna clean it and then put the new blanket back on. There we go. Awesome. I'm gonna go put these down, and then let's get to the next step. Okay, so now we got that engine liner out of the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first give it a good rinse with the pressure washer, just a quick rinse, just to get off any heavier debris. And then we're gonna spray it with the degreaser before we actually spray it with our foam cannon. Now, I wanna use the engine degreaser to break up all the heavier grime. Like there's a lot of grime on this power steering tank right here. And then I wanna use the foam cannon to actually sink in and take out all of the metallic areas, because snow foam just sinks right in there and pulls out all the metallic. So let's first give it a wash down with the pressure washer. Okay, so as you notice, I just gave it a quick rinse. The quick rinse was just to prep the surface to use our Masterson's heavy duty degreaser. I already diluted this 10-to-1. This is our super strong professional degreaser, and I'm gonna spray this over everything. And you might even be wondering, you know, why is he spraying it on the paint? Well, on the engine bay, you can actually do that. You wanna make sure the surface is wet first, and you wanna make sure that this product is diluted. This product can be used on painted surfaces. But you need to make sure that it's diluted properly. I'm soaking everything, look at that. So a lot of people might be asking about covering things. Well, you wanna cover your battery if you have a battery, but this one is in the trunk, so we don't need to do that. Look, it just melts off that dirt. Look at that dirt, it's just melting. It's melting. It's melting. Spray it around this oil fill. Look at that. It just takes the dirt off. Masterson's heavy duty degreaser. You can pick this up right now on our website, mastersonswax.com. Gotta give you guys that information, man. You gotta get this. It's super heavy duty. And it really is full strength. Whoa. When you use this, it smells full strength. That's why we diluted it. Okay. Let's test out the foam cannon. Boom. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and saturate the engine bay with the foam cannon. There we go. Got it? Okay, so as you guys notice coming close, this is why I wanted to use the snow foam. I actually didn't use a lot of shampoo in the snow foam either. And if you notice, I didn't use a lot of snow foam, amount of foam. on the engine. You don't want to saturate or flood the engine with too much foam. You really just want to cover everything that you're cleaning, give some lubricity to the painted areas that we're going to scrub, and then also allow the foam to dwell and soak in to the engine bay. The soaking, the dwelling, that's important. And our Masterson's Mystic Snow Foam is really what gets that deep cleaning power. Let me get the snow foam to show you. There we go. This is what we actually used in the snow foam cannon to actually give the cleaning. And we only used the tiniest amount. We used like ½ an ounce of this product in there. So now this has been dwelling for enough time. Let's go ahead and start scrubbing. I'm going to go ahead and start scrubbing on the top. And look how I took the dirt off so easy on the top of the engine. I got my degreaser here that I can use in a moment, but I'm using the power of the snow foam with the degreaser to actually clean. And look around that latch, how great that cleans. This is great. I want to scrub while it's working. And I also have a bucket back here with just water. All I need is just water in this so I can scrub. And I'm using the power of the degreaser that's on the surface itself. Now, sometimes on hoods, like I was telling you, is that this isn't clear coated. There's no clear coat on there. It's actually like a base paint. And because that clear coat isn't there, things can stain the engine bay very easily. I love this brush. This is actually one of our brushes you can find right now on our website, mastersonswax.com. There we go. Big difference already on this underhood. And the reason I want to clean the underhood is because since this is like upside down, a lot of the product, as you can see, it's dripping off very fast. And I need to make sure that I clean it while the product is on the hood itself. There we go. Now be careful around areas like this. Like when you're cleaning something like this is an older car. This is from 2007. It's actually made in 2006. So it's old. This is almost a 14-year-old car. We're in 2020 right now. So this is a 14-year-old car. And because of that, these parts right here are fragile, and if you hit them too hard with a brush, you can break them. So let's be careful. Now I'm gonna move over here to the plastic, and I'm gonna scrub on these fender liners, but you gotta be careful about these electrical plugs. Don't go too hard on the electrical plugs. Be careful, be sensitive when you're cleaning around the plugs. And don't forget to get this area right here on the fender. I'm trying to get as deep in here as I can. It's a little difficult. So I'm gonna actually spray down here, boom. Use the degreaser, use the power of the chemical. We'll scrub this top part. Keep degreaser away from decals. You can clean the ink too hard off the decals. I like to carry the degreaser with me while I go, give it some extra sprays in the dirtier areas, and it helps me just clean everything. Some areas that I can't get, like there's an area underneath this strut tower brace that I cannot get with this brush. It's just the bristles aren't long enough, or it's just a weird position. So I spray a lot more degreaser in there, let it dwell, and then when I rinse off the engine, it's gonna look fantastic. Okay, let's go back to the top up here. I'll do that dirty area last. Let's clean this valve cover. Now this plastic is old. Because it's so old, it's stained from people like putting oil in here, but we're gonna clean it the best we can. Remember, engine detailing is all about making a car look better. This car has 114,000 miles on it right now. It's over 100,000 miles, so this car's used, it's seen some miles, and but that's okay. We can clean it up. It's gonna look like brand new. I'm gonna try to get back here as far as I can, but you know, you can't get back here, maybe you hurt something, so just clean the best you can when I clean engines. That's the way I like to go with it. Okay, there we go. I'm I'm trying to keep this simple, use less tools today. I just wanted to maybe even just use this one brush and the foam cannon. I think that it's very effective. Detailing is all about simplicity. You don't need a lot of brushes to do a lot of jobs. Now I'm cleaning the last part right here. This is very dirty. Look at that. Ooh. We might have to use stronger degreaser next time because it looks like there's a lot of like built up material there. Okay, I went back and got this little brush. This is from our showroom. We're gonna use that to get in there. There we go. Dude, there's some build-up stuff on here. This has like never been cleaned in its whole life. Okay, so we got the whole engine cleaned up with the degreaser. We did the best we can on all the dirtiest spots. They were really dirty, had to use the little brush. So now we're gonna rinse it off with the pressure washer. So we rinsed off the whole entire engine bay. You want to make sure that you rinse the whole outside of the engine bay as well, because we were using heavy duty cleaners, and those cleaners can sometimes spill over on the bumper, on the fender. If you notice when I was rinsing it off, there was a lot of debris and soap and chemical coming out from the cowl area because it was sitting inside of a panel. You want to make sure you rinse all of that area off, so you get a clean, fresh surface when you go and dry. Because if you don't do that, you might be left with soap or degreaser or cleaner on the outside of your fenders and your bumper, and then it can actually stain the paint as it dries. So you wanna make sure that you rinse all the dirt off, all the grime. We're moving around a lot of grease and grime, so we wanna make sure that we move all of that around. So let's go ahead and start drying the surface. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on our air compressor so we can blow it and get a really dry feel when we go ahead and dry the engine bay. Now we got the whole engine bay dried. What we did is I dried the whole surface with a microfiber towel, and then we used an air compressor to blow out all of the little cracks and crevices that were full of liquid and water. And to finish it off, what I did was started the engine. I recommend to start the engine after you wash the vehicle to make sure there's no problems, no check engine lights. But we made that, the best thing about that is that when the engine runs, it naturally gets hot from running and the combustion process. So the whole engine gets warm and it vaporizes all that condensation that's sitting on top of the engine. So now this engine is completely dry. It looks fantastic. We're not even going to dress anything on this engine with any protectant because this engine just looks good, clean the way it is with all of the dirt gone. Plus the Mystic Snow Foam actually conditioned the plastic on the engine bay. So now we're going to add our brand new BMW engine insulation. I'll show you guys how to do this. We almost put it on backwards, so we're going to show you the proper way to put it on. Make sure that you look for the BMW logo right here. I'll come in close. See this BMW logo? It's on the outside. That's the way you install it. We almost installed it backwards. So let's put it on, and then hopefully Mr. Camera Guy can like hold it with me a little bit, because this thing's actually very finicky to put on. There we go. This is pop up. You can hold it over there. So it has all these little slots that go in on each side. There we go. Slots. And then I'm going to go to this back. Let's go to the back ones first. Okay. Okay, there we go. And the last one. I try to be very careful not to bend this this engine cover, because if it bends, it can start getting little like tears and cracks, and always do your best not to harm the engine cover. There we go. Now that that's on, and this is the correct way, we had this on before and it was not fitting properly. Let's go ahead and put in these clips. Don't lose one. I almost lost one like 2 seconds ago. It fell down there into the depths of the engine bay. Luckily it landed on a spot where I was able to grab it. So if you're gonna do anything on this job, just don't lose these clips, whatever you do, because I swear, these clips from BMW are way expensive. And like I missed one. Make sure not to miss one of the little tabs. There we go. And these clips are so expensive from BMW. And then the worst thing that can happen on a job is you finishing the job, getting it all done, the car's ready to go, and you lose one of these clips. Dude, that'll just ruin your day. I hate it when a project is pretty much done and you lost a clip. That's garbage. So I got 2 clips here, and that one, and this is the last one. Boom. Okay, so now guys, come in. We're gonna take our screwdriver again, our Phillips screwdriver, and let's go ahead and attach all of the screws back in here. They don't need to be super tight. You just put them in and they snug down. And don't lose one of these little screw parts too, because if you lose one of these screw parts, you're gonna have to buy a whole new clip. And you know, dude, with these cars, these are older cars. I swear one of these clips would be like special order from Germany. Take maybe like 3 weeks to come or something. So just do your best not to lose original parts. Take your time. I'm kind of doing this a little bit faster than normal because we're running out of light. It's at the end of the day. And I'm really trying to get this job completed. Okay, 5 more to go. Somebody over there's playing some mambo music. Okay. Okay, so there we go, guys. We completed our engine detail on our BMW. This thing looks way cleaner. It looks amazing. Can't fix these scratches on the airbox cover, but everything else is clean. The engine's clean. We didn't use any dressing, so it's not going to attract any dirt and dust. It's dry to the touch because this thing is just clean. And when you're cleaning an engine and it's protected from the sun, the plastics sometimes don't need to be dressed, and this is one of the cases. It just looks great. My main concern for this was cleaning around all these latches. I really hate when all of the latches areas around the locking mechanisms, they're dirty, they're nasty. I hate when they look like that, but our Masterson's heavy degreaser took that off. It looks fantastic. And we got this brand new engine insulation, which really does set off the motor just right on this ultimate driving machine. So there we go, guys. We got to close the shop. It's been a late afternoon. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Check out all the other videos we have right here on our channel. We got to give this BMW a maintenance wash. It's pretty filthy, so we're going to get going on that. And then stay tuned for more videos because we got more project cars coming right here on the Masterson's Car Care YouTube channel. I'm Greg Masterson. We'll see you next time. And always remember, have fun, stay clean, and keep on detailing.